Hey guys, what's going on? GassyMexican here, and you are watching some Titanfall, if you weren't able to tell. Recently I was invited out, amongst many others, including Renee and Diction and whatnot, to go to an exclusive Titanfall event put on by Respawn, and it was awesome. We were able to play the game. Bunch of, first of all, the venue itself was, I wish I had taken more pictures, more high-res pictures. I would have put them in this video, but I forgot. I was too excited to play the game, and anyways, they invited us out to an event in LA, so we were there for a day, playing a bunch of Titanfall for several hours, and I was able to capture some footage while I was there. So what you're seeing right now is just going to be different clips of me playing Titanfall, and I'll probably reference the game sometimes on if something really cool is happening. Or, and other than that, I'll just talk about the game in general and just kind of the impressions of what I have of it so far, and yeah, and how the event went. So basically, we played a matchmaking playlist that was kind of like a mixture of a few modes. Some of it was like hardpoint, where you're capturing and defending different points. Some of them were just straight up team deathmatch. Right now, as you can see, this is the first Titan that I grabbed. It was awesome. I made sure to look at the sky as it fell down, but right on this specific Titan, it had the spinny rockets. I can't remember what they're called. I can't remember the technical name for them, but as you can see, I'm getting kind of ripped up by two Titans right here. It's one of those things when you're in a Titan that if you do end up facing two Titans, you're kind of done. Unless you really know what you're doing, which at this point, I really did not. You're kind of screwed. This one, see, again, this is the flip side of what I was just encountering. Me and this other guy were wailing on this other Titan, and he's about to go up in smoke there. But yeah, and it's funny too, because as you're in the cockpit of the Titan, you'll hear your AI being like, warning. You hear like a little, beeping go off in your cockpit, and it lets you know when you're being engaged by two Titans, so it's very intuitive that way. There's a lot of different like voiceover and, different cues that happen in the game as you're playing, whether it be from your soldiers that are around you or from the AI, that'll tell you kind of what's going on. Right there, this guy jumped on top of my Titan, and I had to get out because he was on top of me, shooting down at me. I know you guys have seen some of this before from the preview footage and other different gameplay footage that they Respawn themselves have released, but I thought that was interesting because he was on my Titan, and then I bugged out, and he jumped off and just scurried away, and then I got up behind him and just killed him. So as you can see, this map is a little different than the other one we were just on. Like I said, I kind of cut up the best clips that I had playing the game. I'm not too good at it, obviously, because this is only the second time I've played it, but you'll see a variety of different kind of levels and stuff as I was playing. Another thing you'll notice as I'm playing here, if you see on the kill cam on the bottom right there, and just when I have my my iron sights on people, everyone that has a 2TF little number in letters before their name is basically the equivalent of a real person. It's like an Xbox Live gamer tag that they had set up. And you'll see right there, there's a difference. Those are the militia grunts that you'll see me shooting at, which are basically the NPCs that are to help you and also, that you'll fight against. So you can get some extra points and stuff killing just the grunts that are running around. But let's talk briefly about, oh, I just kicked that guy in the face. Let's talk briefly about the guns in the game. I didn't unlock a whole bunch of stuff, because, like I said, they started you out with like a blank character, and you just kind of went through and started unlocking and stuff. I only used the assault rifle. Use the assault rifle, the little submachine gun, which you'll see a little bit later, and I also used the smart pistol, which basically kind of automatically targets people. And for grunts, it's a little more simple. It's like you'll just have one target point, and that'll take them out, since they're like a lower. Oh, hold on, watch this. Watch me rip this guy out of his Titan and just throw him aside. Anyways, sorry, I thought that was awesome enough to break and derail myself. But the guns in the game are pretty awesome. The smart pistol, like I said, with a grunt, it'll take like not too long to target, but with an actual person, there's like 3 points of targeting that it has to sync up on. You can fire it before it's even got the third, lock or whatever on the actual person that you're trying to kill. This is a real player that I'm talking about. But once it has that 3-person lock with the smart pistol, all you have to do is just pull the trigger, and then if you have that full lock, it'll just take them out right away. But it's a pretty good primary weapon. It's by no means like a secondary. It's deadly enough to be the primary weapon. I didn't start using that until later on in the game, but as soon as I did, I was like, oh, god damn it, I should have been using this a hell of a lot more. Some people might call it a little cheap, but to be honest, I think it kind of balances itself out, because in order to use that pistol really effectively, you have to, like I said, wait for those target locks. You can still use it as a regular free aim pistol, but then it just becomes a regular pistol against an assault rifle, you know? So it's kind of, I think, works better if you're doing a more stealthy kind of play style. You're running around cloaked and stuff. If you see there too, every now and then my left arm on my Titan will come out. Oh, I just ripped another person out of their Titan. But somebody's on top of my Titan. You can see that little rodeo attack thing with a little badge showing that somebody's on top, smacking me. I didn't realize that was happening until my AI computer chick was freaking out at me and told me, like, you should probably get the fuck out of there. You can see I just used the little jump, or the jetpack that I have, and then I believe, yeah, I just mess up this guy from behind. But yeah, the smart pistol's good. I do like the regular assault rifle. Like I said, I didn't get too in depth with the guns. I was just kind of more running and gunning and just trying out the different guns that were kind of in the stuff that was unlocked. You know, I had a decent amount of play time, but not enough really to get super in depth with the guns. Right here, I just whipped out my secondary or my Titan anti-Titan weapon. That guy just exploded. Oh my god, that was great. Right there, I'm doing a little bit of parkour, running along the walls and stuff, but that other gun that you saw me explode that grunt with was a anti-Titan gun, which you pull out to, you know, obviously, as the name suggests, to take out the Titans with once you're running around as a regular foot soldier and stuff. Right there, I just wasted a bunch of grunts, and I think there's some more that are right around this corner. Yeah. So, I mean, it does kind of pay off having these grunts taken out. You get a lot more points in addition to just your regular kills, which I think are like 100 points. And that leads to, like, you know, other benefits into the game. Some other guns that I saw a lot of other people using, well, not some other guns, some other gun, another gun rather, if I could speak properly. If another gun that I saw a lot of other people using, you might see some people take some shots at me. I think actually this guy in a second here takes some shots at me on the roof, and I think actually I do get him. Yeah, he drops down and tries to get me. A lot of people were using the sniper rifle, which I tried to use myself, but I was garbage at it, so I gave that up right away and kind of opted to more a kind of just close quarters combat or stealthy sort of way of playing. Like I said before, I used the submachine gun. This is what you're seeing right now. I just engaged my cloak perk, and I'm about to waste these grunts right here. I was hoping they were actual people, but I couldn't tell until I got too close, or close enough to see who they were. But still, it's still, to be honest, even though you know you're killing NPCs when you see that militia grunt, you know, you see the grunt name above them, it's still satisfying. I don't know. It's somehow they were able to make it. I mean, it's not as satisfying as killing a regular person. When you realize you've killed like an actual other player, it's still a lot more satisfying. But it's not really annoying to be killing grunts like that. They did it in a way where I don't know exactly what they did, but the way they've designed it, it seems like it's not so bad. You don't mind killing the grunts and NPCs and stuff like that. Now, whether that means as far as lobbies and stuff like that, we don't, you know, I don't have a whole big picture on what the matchmaking is going to look like, and if you're going to end up in lobbies that are full of grunts and stuff, that might get a little annoying, but that's, you know, that's stuff that remains to be seen. So, got another kill there of a real person, and I think that's pretty much going to wrap up this video. Just wanted to give you a very quick kind of impression of the game so far, and just show you some extra footage that might be interesting to you. Thanks again to Respawn Entertainment for having me out to check out the game in LA, and I look forward to seeing, hopefully, you guys in the beta, which is coming up very soon. So, thanks guys for watching, and I will see you next time. Have a good one.